So jumping off from my previous video, if you wanted to describe like the spectrum of like relationships between planets and moons and stars, you'd have to start with what I was talking about last video, where you have like the gap between planets. So they're apart, but there's a together part where they're we call it apartness in kind without apartness in degree. And so you have like a relationship between like a planet and a moon. So you have non-closure without non-closure, but you'll also have closure without closure, and that's basically a planet or a moon or a star, where you have the closure of matter but not the closure of light. And then you have a black hole, which is non-closure in radius within closure of light. And then you have like closure within non-closure, and that's like a perturbation to, like, say the planet moon system from like Jupiter. So you have like a spectrum. Another spectrum like that is like body development. It's a little more abstract, but you have a closure within non-closure, and that's how you start out, where it's closure of genes within non-closure of species, and then you got like non-closure of species without non-closure of species. It's like you're becoming a species, and then you have the closure of species, and then you have without closure within that, because you're still developing. And then you have non-closure within closure, and that's like after you're born and you're still developing. So these things all exist in spectrums. You could even do it with like the 4 states of matter. Solid, liquid, gas, and plasma, or stasis, rolling, bouncing, and orbiting. I won't go into the details of that. I'm just trying to show you that all these phenomena come in like these sets of 4. The conceptual breakdown part is kind of abstract, but yeah, just think of how every single aspect of phenomena has to be accounted for as a juxtaposition of quasi-opposing concepts. Think of how powerful that is, and how nothing is it's like nothing can be consolidated. Everything needs to be described. In theoretical physics, there's this idea that you can consolidate phenomena, and like sort of like the messiness will pop out of our like perfect geometrical forms. But that's not going to happen. Yeah.